Hey everyone, Melissa Wick here, and I'm coming to you from Gili Air Island in Indonesia. It is beautiful here, and today's practice is a great practice to do to set an intention for your day or for your afternoon. It's energizing, great to open up through the spine and just move through any of the gunk that may be sitting within us. So let's get into something comfortable and let's get started. Let's begin seated. So if you have a bolster, a pillow, or a cushion, or even a block to prop your hips on, it'll be nice to have that elevation so you can find some ease. And you can let your hands just rest either palms up or palms down on your knees, on your lap, or maybe you want to cup your palms, one on top of the other. And then from here, let's just start by taking a big breath in through the nose, lift your shoulders up all the way. And then when you exhale, exhale out of your mouth and let your shoulders go. Nice. And then from here, we'll close the eyes or just soften the gaze down, just so we can start to move away from our outside external world and start to tap into our internal worlds. Start to find a lift in the spine, so your mid and upper back, softening the shoulders. So you want to find a relaxed awareness. You're not too stiff, but you're keeping a nice tall spine. And then notice if your head is leaning forward in space, just draw it back, your neck in line with the spine. And here, invite your whole self to the mat, to your practice, without adding anything, without taking anything away, just exactly as you are. Welcome yourself. And let's take this opportunity to be grateful for our practice, for showing up, and grateful and gratitude for our sacred lives. It's always great to begin any practice in this elevated state. And start to tune into your natural rhythm of breathing. In and out through the nose, becoming the observer of your breath without changing anything. Feeling the air fill up your body with light and energy as you inhale. And as you exhale, let go of anything that is currently not serving you. Enjoying the sweet spot of the present moment. And maybe here you'd like to set an intention for your practice. It doesn't need to be grand, just allow it to be sincere. So I invite you to keep this quality of breath, this quality of presence throughout your practice, and take breaks as often as you need and modify as you need. And it's up to you to discern the difference between what is challenging and what is painful. So you know yourself the best. And then from here, we'll slowly start to blink open the eyes, letting the light softly come back in. And then let's take our hands and interlace them, pushing the palms away, and then breathe in, inhale, get nice and tall through the spine, lifting both sides of the waist. And as you exhale, use your full breath to let your arms release down by your sides. Inhale 2 more times like that. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. Interlace your hands behind your back. Try to bring the palms together and then squeeze the shoulder blades, open up the chest, maybe bare the throat if it's comfortable for your neck. And then exhale, release. From here, we'll take our right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Take your left hand behind you. Find a nice tall spine. On your exhale, just twist a little over to the left, keeping your torso over your hips. When you breathe in, we get tall. When we exhale, we twist from the core. Exhale, release. Other side, left hand to right thigh, right hand behind you. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And unwind. So we're going to move into a bit of a breathing exercise combined with a twist. So you can either take your arms out by your side, or you can take your hands and bring them onto your shoulders. And we're just going to start slow. You're going to just twist to one side and the other. And then you take an inhale to one side, exhale to the other. You can stay at this pace. Or you can speed it up and go faster if it's comfortable for you. Just keep on going here. Use your breath just to release any stagnant energy. Wake ourselves up. Keep a softness behind the eyes. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're going fast, just slowly come to a pause. Nice. Breathe in. Arms are going to lift up. Exhale. Hands come down. Now you're going to just walk your hands forward and then find this fold here into your hips. Melt your forehead. And then walk your hands back close to you and just switch the cross of your legs and then fold one more time. And come back up. Let's come onto all fours. So spreading your fingers nice and wide, wrists shoulder width distance apart, knees hip width distance apart. Let's move through some cat-cows to open up through the spine. So inhale, we lift. You're welcome to close your eyes. Exhale, curl. Nose towards your chest. Inhale, maybe you visualize the breath traveling along the spine here. Exhale, breath to movement. Feel the shoulder blades peel away from each other. Curl your tailbone forward. Inhale. Exhale, curl. Come to neutral here, and then you're just going to walk your knees back just a few inches. Curl your toes underneath, and then sit back in this modified child's pose. And then you're going to inhale, push your palms into the ground, like as if there's suction cups under your hands, and really feel this gentle stretch in your wrists. And then exhale, come back to this child's pose. Feel a stretch in your toes. Nice long spine. Inhale, push to the palms, moving intentionally. Exhale back. Do this a couple more times at your own pace. On your last one, just come back to center, and you're just going to lift from here to downward dog. So you can start with your knees bent a lot. Push through the palms, so all 10 knuckles pressing down. Glide your shoulder blades down the back, relax your neck. External rotation in your biceps, and then broaden the space in your upper back as you push your chest towards the tops of your thighs. Lengthen the spine first over the hamstrings. Then you can start to maybe pedal out your feet if you'd like. Do what you like to do to warm up in your down dog. Find stillness. Inhale, come forward to a high plank. Keep that broadness in your upper back. Push through the palms. Come down through your knees. Elbows stay hugged in. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. So your sit bone stays lifted. Inhale, slide through to a baby cobra. Shoulders glide down. Exhale, push yourself back to downward dog. Beautiful. From here, let's bend the knees, look between the hands, and then walk or step to the top of your mat, feet hip width distance apart. From here, we'll take opposite elbows, palms to elbows. Bend your knees here a lot so you have your chest towards your tops of the thighs. Relax your neck. You can just give a little gentle sway here. Find stillness. From here, let's take an inhale, halfway lift. So fingertips to your shins and use this gentle traction to find the length in the spine. So tailbone reaches back, crown of the head reaches forward, glide the shoulder blades down. Exhale, fold. One more time like that. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Root down with your feet, solid foundation, arms lift all the way up. And then exhale, hands come through to heart center. Samastitihi, close your eyes, come back to your intention that you set in the beginning. Why are you on your mat today? Why are you here? And feel the support of your legs beneath you. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, slight bend in the knees as you fold over the hips. Bow down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, take a step back to your high plank. And your choice here to do knees, chest, chin again like we did, or you can come down all the way to your belly or chaturanga to up dog. Exhale your way back, down dog. Let's inhale our right leg up. Three-legged dog. Keep your right hip down in line with the left. Find this long line in the inner legs. And then exhale, you can step your right foot through between the hands. You can gently place your left knee down. Find this low lunge. Inhale, your arms are going to lift up. Thumbs back, pinkies forward. So we're lifting out of the hips, softening the shoulders. Right heel back, left knee forward. On your exhale, take your hands down. From here, we're going to come into a half split. So start to hinge your hips back. Draw the toes towards the face. If you have blocks, they're great to use here just to give yourself a little lift so we can keep the length in the spine. If you need a slight bend in your knee, feel free to do that. So glide the shoulders down. On your exhale, you're going to roll through that front foot, bend your right knee, come forward. From here, we're going to tuck your left toes underneath. We're going to come into a modified pyramid shape. So you're going to lengthen both legs. Blocks here again are great. Draw your right hip back in space. And then most importantly, find the length in your spine. So you're going to come onto the ball of the left foot. Your right heel is drawing back, your left hip forward. And see how that shifts the sensations you may be feeling. And from here, you're going to take your left hand down and then start to invite a twist with your right arm reaching up. Open up your wing. Exhale, release. Bend your right knee. Find your foundation first. So magnetize the inner thighs. When you're ready, inhale, high lunge. You are welcome to bend the left knee so you don't feel any compression in the lower back. Planting your right foot down solidly. And then take your hands to prayer. Start to hinge your torso forward. Breathe in, lengthen through the spine. And then as you exhale, twist from the core over to the right. And then maybe here you hook your left tricep to the outside of the right thigh. You're always welcome to bring your left knee down. And then push your palms together. And then find length through your left side of the body just as much as the right. Reach through the crown of the head. Last breath, breathe in. Stay for the exhale, twist. And then come back, take your hands down, frame your foot. Maybe take your fingertips slightly forward, and then on your exhale, left foot comes beside the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms lift. And come through center. Take one cycle of breath here. Connect back to your heart space. Inhale, lift. Maybe bring your palms together, look towards your hands as you exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to your high plank. Your choice of flow, knees, chest, chin. Just move intentionally, press through the palms evenly. Inhale, take your front extension. Exhale back, down dog. Connect here once again. Find ease in your breath. Inhale, your left leg rises. Left toes face down. Keep pushing through the palms. Exhale, left foot steps through. Right knee comes down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Take your hands down, come into your half split. Take your hips back. And maybe you want to heel toe your left foot a little forward, left toes towards the face. And then once again, find that length in the spine. Shoulders glide down. And keep your neck and head in line with the spine. It's just as important. It's still connected. It's still your spine. Exhale, bend through that left knee. Maybe you got to step your left foot back again. Tuck your right toes under, find your modified pyramid. So hands on blocks if you need. Even if you don't need, it's still nice to create that space and support. So left hip is drawing back, right hip forward. You can keep a slight bend in the left knee if you'd like here. Your right hand's gonna stay down. Left arm's gonna reach up with your inhale, twist. Notice if that left hip wants to hike up forward, just gently remind it to send back. And then reach and lift through the sides of your waists. Exhale, release. Bend through that left knee. Find your foundation. Left heel back, right toes forward. When you're ready, inhale, high lunge. Magnetize those inner thighs once again. Take your hands to prayer. Start to hinge your torso forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, twist from the core over to the left. And if you're ready, you can hook your right tricep to the outside of the left thigh. Push your palms together. Start to reach with your heart towards your hands and lengthen through the right side body. And reach through the crown of the head, finding ease in your breath. Take one more breath in. Stay for your exhale, twist. And then release. With care, frame your left foot. Maybe take your fingertips forward a bit. Lift the chest. And with control, right foot steps forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms lift. Maybe look to your palms. And then exhale, take it to the center, connecting back to your intention, into your heart, into that space of gratitude. Release your hands down by your side. We're going to take our left foot, cross it over the right. Take your arms out into a T shape with your palms facing forward. So get nice and tall. Engage the inner thighs and then start to twist over to the right, keeping the chest and collarbones open. Reaching your right arm back. Try to keep the hips forward and twist from the core here. Reach through the fingertips and then release. Come to center, uncross the left leg, cross the right foot over the left. Start to twist over to the left. Core twists. Reach through your wingspans. The fingers count just as much as the arms. Keep the tone in your belly. And then exhale, center. Uncross, reach the arms up, maybe look to your palms. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, take a step back to your high plank. And then move through your flow. Exhale takes you back to down dog. Inhale your right leg up towards the sky and then open up your hips. So bend your right knee, keep your shoulders level. Exhale, come through center and then knee to nose. Start to round, puff up the upper back, wrists under the shoulders. Step your right foot through between the hands and then inhale, high lunge. Now we're gonna flow 3 times here, eventually moving to warrior 3. So breathe in, exhale, hands come back, chest forward. Glide the shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, lift. Oops. And then this time we're going to come forward into warrior 3. So bring your weight to your right foot. Hands can come back in airplane, palms down. Left foot, left toes facing down, hips level. If you want to challenge yourself, you're welcome to bring your arms up overhead. Find that length in the spine. From here, we're going to take our hands down to the ground. Keep your left hand down. We're going to come into this humbling shape, revolved half moon. Left hand on a block would be great. If you have one, right arm's going to reach up for that twist. Lengthen through that spine. Release that right hand down, standing split. So you're welcome to keep your hips level here, or if you want to open them up, you're free to do so here. Just make this your own. If you want to challenge your balance, you can take one hand around your ankle, maybe both, and let your head fold in. And then with control, take your left foot beside the right. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, lift. Look to your hands, your thumbs. Exhale, come through to center. Connect back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Plant your palms, step back, move through your flow here. On your exhale, takes you down. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, downward dog. Connect back to your power, to your breath, with softness and grace. And let's inhale the left leg up high. Start to stack, open the hips, bend the left knee. Exhale, come through center, and then knee to nose. Shift your weight forward. Draw that left heel towards the glute. Look between your hands, and then gently step your left foot through between the hands. Inhale, rise, high lunge. And then we'll flow 3 times here. Breath in to prepare. Exhale, hands flow through, torso forward. Glide the shoulders down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. Use your breath to help you with your movement. Inhale. Exhale here, and when you're ready, bring your weight to your left foot. Find warrior 3. Squeezing the shoulder blades together, palms down, and then reach to the crown of your head. If you want to challenge, bring your arms up overhead, lifting from both sides of the waist. From here, take your hands down, and we'll come into revolved half moon. So right hand could come onto a block or your fingertips. Left arm is going to reach up. Start to find your twist. This shape always humbles me. And then release. Find your standing splits. So you can keep your hips squared if you want, or if you want to open it up, break all the rules. Maybe you take one hand behind or both. Make this your own. And now from here, we're going to bend the right knee, bend your left knee, tuck your right knee behind the left, take your right ankle off to the left side, and then shin comes down, sit bones come down. You can cross your left foot to the outside of the right thigh. You can prop your hips up on a block or a bolster, or if both hips aren't touching the ground, you can just extend your right leg out in front. And your left leg can stay crossed, or you can just bring it to the inside of the right leg. So your choice here for your twist. And then wherever you are, take your left hand behind you. Right arm's going to reach up on your inhale. Exhale, start to hug your left knee in towards you. Twist to the left. Inhale, get tall through the spine. Exhale, twist from the core. And then let's unwind. Now we're going to come to the other side. We're going to keep our feet on the ground. You're just going to lift the hips up. So take your hands over to the right. You're going to bring the weight into your feet and your hands. Lift your hips up. Your feet don't lift. They're just pivoting all the way around. And here we are on the other side. That might take some time to get used to. So once again, so now your right foot is crossed on the outside of your left thigh, or your left leg is extended. Whatever you need to keep both sit bones connected to the ground. Right hand behind you as your kickstand to support your spine. Left arm reaches up, breathe in. Exhale, twist to the right. And then slowly we'll unwind. Take both legs in front of you. Now you can choose if you want to extend the legs out long for a bit more of a challenge, or if you want to bend the knees. The closer your feet are to you, the more gentle it's going to be. So from here, we'll have the toes towards the ceiling, hands in front of you, palms face each other, and we're going to roll ourselves down onto the mat. So start to curl your tailbone forward as if you're zipping up a tight pair of jeans. It's going to get more and more challenging as we come down. So you want to feel each part of your spine, each vertebra come down. So you're going to really, really have to round the belly. You might even start to shake. At this point, I shake. Each vertebra. So good for the spine. And then release your way down. From here, let's bend the knees if they're not already. Bring the soles of the feet to touch with your knees open. One hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. And then just soften here, close the eyes. Just tune back inwards. Absorbing any sensations, feeling that life force, that prana within you. Slowly take your hands to the outside of your legs, closing the legs together. We're gonna come into shoulder stand. If shoulder stand is not in your practice, or if you have any spinal injuries, just come into your legs up towards the ceiling or the sky. Or if you have a prop, you can lift your hips up and sit your sacrum on the prop, lifting your legs up. If you wanna come into shoulder stand, we can do that together. Just remember to not look from left to right, just trust in your own authority. And from here, we will lift the legs, lift the hips, then catch your lower back with your hands. You want to make sure that there's still an even flow of the breath through the throat. If you can still talk easily, then you're good. Now you can choose if you want to have your legs directly over your hips, or you can start to bring a bit of an angle here. And we'll hold this for about 5 more breaths. So we're refreshing the legs, a gentle stretch in the upper spine. Also great for varicose veins, great for your thyroid. Now from here, keep your lower back supported and gently start to bring your legs towards the back of your head. Nice and slow with control. Sometimes the toes touch the ground, sometimes they don't. If they touch, only then release your hands and maybe interlace your hands behind you, walk your shoulders in. If your toes don't touch, just keep your hands on your low back, or you can just stay in shoulder stand. Just find this ease in the expression on your face, ease in your breath, ease in your mind. If your hands are interlaced, just take them back to your low back, and then we will all come down with control and support. And then if you have a block under you, just remove that. Bend your knees, plant your feet down, heels close to your glutes so you can graze your heels with your fingertips. And then we'll come into bridge. We'll do a dynamic bridge. So we'll press our feet into the ground, lift the hips up, and at the same time lift the arms up. As you breathe in, backs of the palms touch the ground behind you. And then as you exhale, hands come down, hips come down at the same time. So really feel your spine. 2 more times like that. Breathe in, bring your attention all along your spine. And how often do we ever just feel our spine? Exhale, lower. Moving with integrity. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. So from here, let's take a gentle hug of the knees here towards the chest. You can rock from side to side. Beautiful. If you want to take a wheel, if that's in your practice, you can do that, or you can take fish pose, or you can just do a bridge once again. I'll take you through fish pose here. So feel free to do any back bend that you'd like. So from here, you can start with the knees bent. If you have a ponytail on your head, you can just take that off. You're gonna lift the hips up, hook the thumbs together with your palms facing down, and then walk your arms and your elbows in as close as possible. Palms down, and your hips sit on your hands. The backs of the hands, extend the legs, toes towards the sky, and then start to shift your weight towards your heels. So weight comes onto the forearms and elbows, and then bring the crown of your head towards the ground. So 90% of your weight's on your elbows, not on your head. And then just breathe into your throat, into your chest. Close the eyes or soften your gaze. Don't let your eyes roll back. And then with so much care and control, slowly come out. You can bend your knees once again. And then let your feet come as wide as the mat and let your knees fall into kiss for a constructive rest. You can have your hands down by your side or just hands on your belly. We'll bring our arms out into a T, palms facing up. Take any variation of a twist that you like. I'll guide you through a deeper twist so you can cross your right leg over your left. Hips come over to the right, knees can fall to the left. If you're trying the cross and it's too much in the spine, just uncross the legs here. You're also welcome to take your left hand onto your right thigh. Your gaze can be forward or you can turn your head to the right. And then use your core to bring yourself back to center. Uncross, left leg over right, hips over to the left, knees over to the right. Try to let your left shoulder soften here, and then wherever is comfortable for your neck. With care, come back to center, uncross. Any last shape that you feel you'd like to complete your practice with, maybe happy baby. If you want to do that, you can take your hands to the outer edges of the feet, or maybe your peace fingers and thumb to your big toes. You can be still or sway. If you have your big toes, you're welcome to bend one knee, extend the other. Inviting in a bit of playfulness here. And then when you are ready, you can start to prepare yourself for your final resting shape. Any props that you might need or a blanket if you want to cover yourself up. Extend your legs out long. Then give yourself a gentle wiggle in the hips just to lengthen the spine here, and maybe a gentle wiggle of the shoulders. Keep the heart and chest nice and open, palms up. Take one last cleansing breath, so breathe in through the nose, biggest breath yet. Exhale through the mouth. And here we'll let go of all of our weight, letting the ground completely support you, because there is nothing left for you to do but to receive the effects of your practice. And this time is here for you to nourish yourself at a very deep level. Here we allow the energy within us to organize itself into balance and harmony and coherence in this ultimate state of receivership. Noticing what it feels like to be at home in the center of your own multi-dimensional being. And know that you always, always have access to this. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Letting your breath gently stretch you from the inside out. And suggest to your logical, conscious mind that you'll return back feeling refreshed and whole. Start to invite in some movement back to your body, wiggling your fingers, your toes, ankles. Reach your arms up overhead, gently stirring your body into wakefulness. Draw your knees in towards you, give yourself a hug. And then you can roll over off to one side, any side you like, lifting the bottom arm up, resting your ear on your bicep. Come into this fetal shape. Notice how this shape feels to you. And here, I'd like to invite in that energy of gratitude once again for our bodies and all that our bodies do for us. It's unconditional service day in and day out. And gratitude for showing up to your practice, showing up in your life. And keep your eyes closed. Use your top hand to help lift you up. And we'll come back to the same way that we started practice. Cross-legged or kneeling. We'll take our hands to prayer right in front of the heart. Slight bow of the chin. Tall spine. Take these next few moments here with your breath and with yourself. Come back to the intention that you may have set. And take a moment to notice how you feel after practice. Feel any buzzing or vibration within you, your life force. And I invite you to take this feeling with you into your day, your evening, and spread it to all those around you as your yoga practice continues off of your mat and into all that you do. And may you find peace in your words, peace in your mind, and peace in your heart. Thank you so much for your trust. From my heart to yours, namaste.